Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with Oxygen Not Included, the Spaced Out DLC. And I did a bunch of stuff off camera since last episode. I probably should have just streamed. I played the game yesterday for probably, I don't know, 6 hours. Lots of struggling actually on this new planet. So this planet was basically not developed at all last episode, and now it's, I wouldn't say fully developed, but I capped some of these iron volcanoes, and I'm using steam turbines here to try to capture the heat. Originally I just capped them off with insulated material, and I slowly went in and I put this one tile here to let the heat bleed out. It's not working completely like I would hope it to work, but at least it's kind of working. Slowly extracting that heat. I finally got the bathrooms in here. This planet is really cold. It starts out at the top is like minus 30, 40, 50-ish. But as you go down, and this is a really tall asteroid, we're down to minus 70, minus 80. At the very bottom, it's like minus 113, which is like super cold. So you gotta be careful about how you do stuff. We got another iron volcano down here, which I capped. I had to go in there and dig a bunch of stuff out actually because it wasn't working properly, but it seems to be working now. I'm using insulated pipe here. We got steel, liquid vent, heads, and iron volcano. This one's not as crazy as the top one, 6.5 kilograms per second. Pretty hot though. So the 3 steam turbines, and then up here, this one actually churns out 25 kilograms. Tons of heat being dumped into this, and now 2 steam turbines is probably not enough to tame all this. The material in here got kind of blocked here. It's at 1400 degrees. I just wanted to tame it. I kind of ran out of room for steam turbines, and that's why it's like this. I kind of blocked myself in here. I put this granite here though to let some of the heat from the steam turbines to leak out because the base is really cold. What else did I do here? I set up a grill. They've been managing to survive just off the natural sleet wheat, which just stopped growing up here because I've got hydrogen, but and the problem down here is pressure. So it's so cold that all the CO2 that's generated at the top of the base falls down, gets turned into a liquid, falls to the very bottom, turns to a solid. So it's almost like creating a vacuum, sucking all the CO2 down, which is not great for the sleet wheat because you see it's not growing because there's not enough pressure. We could just try to pressurize this whole thing with oxygen. That's one way to go. I should probably do some mopping here. This will be a bit of a tour episode. I think I'm going to put the series either on hold or maybe end it. There's still asteroids out there to explore. I think there's 2 more. I think there's a magma one. Actually, there might only be 1 more. I'm not really sure. I've been trying to not spoil myself. There's a diagram that they show you at the beginning of the episode, or when you start a map. I think there's 5 of them. I may reboot the series, but I've been hitting a lot of stability issues where the game will freeze. It doesn't outright crash, but it freezes. Anyway, right on this episode, or so on this map here, I need to get the water flowing again. I was getting some water up here to make oxygen down here. I think I'm gonna have to tap into this for now. And maybe even warm it, actually. I wish I could grab some of the heat from here. We could take some of this water from the steam turbines, but we gotta keep the pressure up in there. 180 kilograms, wow. I also checked some ice in here. 3 of these were full of ice before. Got 12 tons of ice. You know what, I can steal this water and put it in here and use that for the oxygen. I think that's what I'll do. For now, let's do this. We're gonna take, how do we want to do this? It's gonna be pure, clean water. We could do something like this. Oh, I got my emergency on. I don't want that. Turn that off. Let's do something like this. I'm using bridges so I can easily remove them later without making a mess. So that'll go there. We'll merge these here. Doesn't need to be igneous. In fact, I want to warm it up a bit, so I'll use a regular pipe from here. And we'll just join it right into here. And then we don't need to actually sieve it because it's pure water. Speed things up here. Take that away. And send this through here. Like that. I think that'll work. I've been doing lots of poorly planned things that I need to redo. That's kind of the way I play this game, as you probably noticed. What priority do we have here? 9? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think this will work nicely. So we'll get 95-degree water. Actually, that's probably too hot. You know what? Maybe we do want to insulate this here. That will be kind of warm. So 95-degree water going into our electrolyzer. Yeah, that should work. Are they able to get up there? Yeah, there's exosuits down here. They're forced to go down through here. This door they can't go through. So only dupes and suits can get into that hot room. There they go. I think that's gonna work. 95-degree water. I'm gonna be heating up this area by doing that, which is probably not the best idea. That should probably all have been insulated. Igneous rock is better, but I'm using granite here. Let's insulate that. That's gonna go in there. And retire this. Yeah, we don't want to heat everything up, so we'll kind of contain the heat as long as possible until we get down to the electrolyzer. And that should just kind of warm up the base because it's pretty damn cold. Okay. So I had a bit of a looming food crisis back on the main asteroid. Actually, let's watch them finish this here. Make sure that's all insulated. Yep, 95-degree water coming down here. Getting turned into oxygen. Lovely. I've got my crazy weird filter set up here. I think what I might do is send some oxygen down here. I don't know what this pipe was for. Let's see. Hydrogen. Oh, I was sending hydrogen down here. Oh yeah, I was going to move my hydrogen generator. Because eventually it'll get hot. For now, it's okay though. Actually, I know why I want to move it. Because I want it to be on the main grid. This was the reason. Let's, wolframite, that's pretty much all I have here. Why not? I've been using lots of wolframite for wires and stuff, which is not good. We could import some metal from our other base on the rocket, but we're just... I'm attempting to warm up the whole asteroid, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Oh, this got stuck. I wonder if that's gonna cause it to be overpressurized. It's actually not that hot in there. We could just quickly go in there. Quickly go in there and dig that out. And hope that it doesn't erupt while we're in there. And I probably could get some of this stuff out of here. What's this temperature? 300 degrees. Could also put some shift plates in there. Yeah, the save lag is like pretty tremendous now. And like I said, during rocket launches, my game freezes up and crashes. Okay, what is everyone doing? Sleeping. Come on. I should probably put some decorations in their bedroom. It's pretty sad in there. Morale hasn't been an issue since I gave the massage table to them and reskilled them and stuff. Morale expectations aren't that high. Oh, look at this magma here. Ooh. 700 degrees. There we go. That's working pretty nicely. Oh, not anymore. I should have put some background tiles here. But it's approximately working. Actually, there's a lot of water in there. I think a giant ball of ice melted. That is going to take a while to turn into steam. A very, 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 very long time. Maybe we can sneak in there. 214 kilograms of steam. Wow. Yeah, that's going to take a while to heat up. Maybe we'll just let it take its sweet time. Except we're not getting any water out. That's a problem. We're getting little trickles. Little trickles. I kind of want to put a metal tile here. I don't think I have any tungsten. We could make some. Tungsten would be good right here. Now we got a vacuum. Could we safely go in from the top? Let's make sure there's no salt water here. That was the wrong button. That won't work. Can we sneak in here? Let's make some tungsten first. I don't think I have a grinder anywhere. I think I need to add one. Let's put one on the main grid down here. We'll build a floor here. A crusher. That's what I meant. Good old crusher. Not crusher. Actually, can we make wolframite in the crusher? I'm not even sure. We're about to find out. And my hydrogen. Let's get that hooked up. That's just to burn off excess. Nick that pipe there. Should probably send some more oxygen up top. Oh yeah, we are. Up here. Okay, good. So this planet, yeah, a big slog to kind of get it up and running. Many, many hours. I should probably take this out. I thought I did. Did it reform? I kind of want to get everything out of there as well, so let's do sweep only everything. 39. And sweep all the crap out of there. There's plenty of water in there. But the dupes are busy. What have we got in the portal here? A snazzy suit. They're busy doing lots of other stuff. Okay, here we go. Picking it out. We're getting all this stuff out of here. That iron's pretty damn hot, but that's okay because it's in this cold area. Should probably put an auto sweeper in there to grab the iron, but I don't really need it. We'll just maybe occasionally go in and grab it. I want to get that salt out of there, though. It's raining CO2. What do we got down here in the hole? 4,000 kilograms of CO2. Okay, hopefully this thing doesn't go off. I think we can probably analyze it as well, but it'll take a very long time to analyze. I'm afraid to, like, stop watching them, because something bad will happen. How much material do we have in here? Salt, not too much. I don't think it'll take them too long. We'll go looking at the other base here. This is the main primary base, the cube base, where everything is a cube, kind of, except down here. I was running out of food at one point. I was down to 200,000 food, but it seems like it's been working since I put in some Dreco farms, which is not a big source of food. In fact, I need to remove some Drecos here. We're gonna wrangle up a few of these guys. Maybe 2 of them. And move them over to here. And actually, we need a grooming station in here somewhere. Need to build some room for that. We'll open this up a bit. What's the room size right now? 64. Kind of want to go in here instead. Open that up. Maybe I'll put a grooming station right here. Right by the entrance. So we'll kick that up. Do a tile here. And we got damage overheated. Oh crap. This is what happens when you when you take your eye off the prize for like 2 seconds. Okay, let's get that sealed back up again. I should have used granite because it's close by. They're doing it though. Things are melting. Good thing this is a really cold area. Always watch your dupes, folks. Always watch your dupes. Look at this. What a mess. Hopefully there's enough water and steam in there to continue. Oh, I really should have used granite. Everything's melting. That's kind of good. Okay, sealed. Good. Now we do the repairs. Get a tile into there. Okay. Did I make any of these out of lead? No, they're iron. That's good. Oh, wait, I got actual water down here. Okay, that should be okay for now. Note to self, keep an eye on iron volcanoes, or they'll get you. I need to really get some water out of here. I kind of made a mistake here. There's way too much. It'll take a very long time. We could put a tile there. Let's just see if we're... do tungsten on here. Wolframite to tungsten, we can. Okay. Let's do a bit of that, since we have so much. It'd be really bad if this tile broke. But I think it'll be fine. This water will soak up all the heat. 1400 degrees. 100 degrees. I kind of want to put a tungsten tile here and here. And just flash all this water into steam. It's kind of working, but not fast enough. And meanwhile, oxygen's getting a bit thin. We could grab some water out of here. Do we have any tungsten yet? Are they crushing? I have no power. Okay. I no problem. We should put a light for them. That'll make them work faster, but I'm not going to bother since we're only doing a few. Let's go check out some other planets here. So Yakini. Yakini is our oil planet. And also, critically, our sulfur, liquid sulfur geyser planet. And I really should tame these. Maybe we'll start that. What I kind of need here is to seal them in. We're going to need an alternate ladder here. start to seal these in and just cool this thing. Actually, I think what I might do is might put like a block of metal here. Yeah, a block of metal, and then we'll cool that block of metal down with an aqua tuner. Or, quite sure I don't want to do this. We definitely want to get the heat out of it. It's at 162. I never do shift plates, but I probably should. Let's put some shift plates in here to even out the heat. Igneous rock. And then a set of metal plates to transfer the heat into. We really just need to cool it. So we could build like a standard aqua tuner steam turbine cooler. Maybe up here. Which kind of looks like, we gotta be careful where we build it, because this we might want to use in the future. Let's plan this out. So, we got steam turbine. We have no plastic here. Okay, that's an issue. Maybe we'll just leave this for now. Building the whole thing on camera might take a little time here. Back to the frozen planet. We got some tungsten now. Let's see. Oh, that thing's going off. We don't want to go in there while it's going off. Let's, oh, why not? Let's just do it. They'll have their suits on. So the idea here is tungsten tiles here and here. Whoa, what just happened? The ice instantly melted just at the wrong time. Now we're overheating. Over my door. That's fine. It can overheat. This I want done right away. That's gonna flash really fast into a bunch of steam. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Magma might pour out. It might explode. Okay, we got 900. Oh, we're fine. There's just so much mass here. It's mass versus mass. But this one... What's the thermal conductivity of? 60. Nice. And the melting temperature? 3,400. Okay, we're good on melting temperature. That is sucking the heat out the water. Let's check it out. Oh, 60. Yeah, it's heating up. Let's seal her up. Everything's an emergency. Now, how long will it take to heat this water? It's 3 tiles of 1,000 degrees versus all these tiles. 67. It could take a long time. I don't even know if it'll fully work. We could grab some of this water right now, though. 700. Oh, it's at 86 here. 87. But over here, it's 52. We could let some water out. Yeah, kind of speed the process up. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna let this water out here. Yeah, maybe one more. Well, it'll flood down. It'll refreeze somewhere. There we go. There we go. And let's quickly seal it back up. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, get it in there, get it in there. Okay, there we go. Except everything is overheating outside, but that's okay. It'll cool down. Fly by the seat of our pants. And water's coming out, that's good. Nice hot oxygen's coming out. Okay. Much better. 356 kilograms of steam, that's good. We'll siphon some of that out of there for our actual water needs. It is backing up. We could store it in a tank. Let's store some reserve water over here. Liquid reservoir. It's gonna get pretty hot, but... Steel? I don't think we need to. I think wolframite we could do... We'll just do a couple here. And we'll just branch off here. Now I got a really good tip about these... about these reservoirs. If they're built on mesh tiles, apparently they don't give off any heat. So we'll do that and see if it works. This hydrogen generator can go. No longer being used. That's feeding to the main grid. Looks good. Lots of power down here. We should have another transformer to power some other stuff up here, but this is a mess. I need to clean it up. It's mostly being fed by solar panels up here and this giant amount of power now. That was the heat in here now. It's coming down quite a bit. But when it erupts, it's gonna let off ridiculous amounts of heat. 25, 26. This could actually melt the tungsten. 25. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. This is looking good. Water's coming out. Store some excess water. Fertilizer? Okay. We'll take it. Food storage doesn't have quite enough CO2 in there as I'd like to see. Sterile atmosphere still, okay. Do a low priority mop here. Okay, we got water stored away, good. For future use. This is running nicely. Okay. Damage overheated. Oh, those are just gonna go into like a repair loop. So let's rebuild them. In fact, we don't really need them, so I'll leave them out for now. This all froze, as you'd expect. I mean, we could try to melt the asteroid, but that's going to take a very long time. Even though we got a bunch of iron volcanoes. There's so many. This one, I haven't even really tapped. There's this one up here. 11 kilograms, just so much heat and iron. It'd be cool if you could just open them all up, leave the asteroid, and let it completely melt. But better to tame them. Down to 312 here. Wonder how much I should leave in there. What I should have done is built a thing to load ice in there. A conveyor belt of ice, just to drop in here. That's actually going down really fast, so let's take these back out. This one's gotta go. That one's gonna go, and this one's gotta go. After playing for like I said, 5 or 6 hours yesterday, I'm kind of burnt out on oxygen. I kind of need to take a little bit of a break. That's one of the reasons I'm gonna either pause or end the series on this episode. I know there's more asteroids out there, but the way the game is right now, like power is basically unlimited and free, because you can make as much solar as you want. Managing each asteroid, like, you're basically repeating the early game over and over, getting set up on each asteroid, which is fun, but and each asteroid is different and has its own different materials. Most of the asteroids are not self-sufficient in terms of, like, there's no source of water on this asteroid other than what we started with. Same with, I think pretty much every asteroid. There's no water source. No water geysers. This one has gold volcanoes. Some nuclear stuff which they haven't developed yet. But no source. I mean, there was some starting water and then that was it. I got a battery underwater here. These poor dupes have been on this asteroid for like 300 cycles. Just chilling out, not really doing much. They've been idle. They did some digging down here, as you can see. Got the old dead robots out there. I don't know how long it'll be before they add the nuclear stuff. But if nuclear is just power, I don't think it'll be that exciting, unless they really nerf solar. Which I think they should. Because what is the end game now? I mean, discover all asteroids? Probably one good goal. Self-sufficiency, maybe? Once you've tapped every asteroid for materials that you need. And then... I don't know, I think that's it. I completely forgot about this aluminum volcano, which seems to have self-sealed. Or maybe I never dug it out. I think I was planning to dig this out, but... And we've had a shine bug out here. Self-perpetuating. How many generations have they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 generations of shine bug. They've been self-sufficient on mealwood on this planet for food. That's been the main food source. How much do we have? 141,000. And we still have 334 tons of dirt. So this is somewhat stable. Somewhat stable asteroid that will just until they run out of dirt and then they'll starve to death. What else do we got? Yakini we've looked at. That's the oil one. I really should tap these. Cool them. Because the sulfur they're picking up is really, really hot. And they're delivering it to the main planet right here. Let's find out where it's coming out. It's coming out right here. At like 100 degrees. And then we're feeding it to our plants at 100 degrees. Not a good plan for success. You can tell it's slowly warming up this area. The base itself is frozen now because of my cooling loop. Or maybe not frozen, but... I did remove the insulation here to try to let some of the cold out. How are Draco's doing in here? Unreachable dig. Of course. What's the size in here? Still 64? 64. We might have to block in some tiles, but we can go in this way. Oh, and I just saw them do something I don't want them to do. I want to disable harvest on all these. These are just for the Dracos. We don't actually need bomb lily. So this is like an infinite way to get food. If you've got chlorine gas and you've got Dracos and bomb lily, it's kind of infinite food. Without any cost, because you're not... the chlorine's not consumed, the bomb lilies, the Dracos eat. They do live a long time. 150 cycles, so they're not like a great source of food. But they're free. Unlike hatches, you need to feed them material. And eventually you'll run out of rock, unless you're grabbing it out of a volcano. Ooh. Did he die? Or barf? I think he died. Lots of idle dupes. We could be digging out the asteroid. I know a lot of people do that, but there's no real point. We got my old subscribe reminder here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to hit that 100,000 mark. We do have a bit of natural food that I've left. Let the dupes grab that. A few nature reserves in here. Oh, this one got broke. Got broken. Let's seal that back up. You know what? Let's do it here instead. And then dig this out. Shrink it down a bit. Yeah, so the end game in the main game is to get to the farthest reaches of the universe. Seems like a good lofty goal. Oh, it's too hot in here. Way too hot. These turbines are just chucking out the heat. Too hot, too hot. Okay. Oh yeah. Not good. We need some cooling up here. Let's do an emergency measure. Shift plate out of something really cold. Ice. Priority 9. Priority emergency. That'll be a temporary measure to get that cooled down. I kind of want to move this battery over here, actually. We could do like a warming loop to transfer the heat from here down through the base, or we could transport our oxygen through there first. That's not a very good cooling thing. We want to use a liquid. We could use our water here, 95-degree water, to keep this at 95 degrees. Oh, look at that. 2 ice plates. Bam. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh, except it's underwater. It is leaking out, though. That's throwing off a lot of heat though. 159 kill a DTU. Just so much heat. We definitely need more steam turbines, but I kind of hemmed myself in here. We could build a hydrogen loop. Probably better to use a liquid though. What can we do here? What could we do? We got massive flooding issues here. Get our free stuff. Oh, a pipsqueak. All these critters I've gotten. Is that crude oil? I think I had a slickster larvae here very briefly. Okay, that's gonna heat up real fast. 67, 68. So much heat. So much heat. Wow, 78 already. What to do here? What to do? We just need more steam turbines, but I kind of blocked myself in. We could put like a little... I can't really do it. There's no room. 91. Okay, we better get some ice prepared. More ice. More ice, quickly. Not a full-time, not a permanent solution here. Okay, where's this water going? Down here. Maybe we could let it leak down into the ice pit. Everything's an emergency. That's gonna drain there. Maybe we can let it go. Down here. Down here. And then put a layer here. Except not so dire. Whoa, whoa, entombed. This is an emergency. Twigs. Oh, there's two dupes in there. Pretty funny when they do that. Okay, yeah, so we'll get the water down to here. Drains down to here. Put a tile there. That'll drool over this way. And then fall in the ice pit. I think that'll work. And someday, far in the future, we'll have a bunch of liquid down here we can actually use. And how's the heat up here? Good at the moment. Oh, they're both underwater. Too much water. Oh, this thing is going off. Oh boy. Come back and do this one. So yeah, a water cooling loop from here down into the core would certainly work. Maybe along here where it's safer and then we could insulate it. Okay, I need them to mop this right away. Let's get going. I know it's painful to watch, folks. Painful to watch my temporary measures. And someone's trapped. Still trapped. Get out of there. Peeing in your suit. It's never good. Taming the geysers. That should be the name of the episode. You don't get stuck down there. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's seal this up as well, just in case it rolls over. Let's turn that off. Oh boy. Too hot. It's too hot. Oh boy. Could use the 95-degree water to cool this down slightly. I think I'll do that. Okay, so a little cooling, snaking loop here with granite. Or maybe, yeah, granite should be fine. Maybe radiant pipe? Let's do a little tiny loop here. Same thing over here. That should help a little bit. It's gonna heat up this area, but it's not gonna... Should keep the turbine at 95 or so. I think. Overheat temperature on this door, 75. Let's fix that. All those doors. This was a bedroom. Overheat temperature on this battery is 125. I think we'll be okay. I think we're okay in this room. And I'm okay with some heat leaking out the side here. It's actually good. What a mess. The base is a mess. Oxygen is a little bit light down here. We're not sending any water to the thing anymore. See, we have no source of oxygen, really. Made a mess. What's going on here? In here? I think something is probably really badly wrong here. If there's no toilet water. These toilets have been working for 500 cycles, and now they broke. Really? What happened? Did this get too hot? Yeah. Or too cool. My excess polluted water was going in here, but that is not acceptable anymore. So we want to dump it in the water tank. We have this line here, which I use for extra water, so we could tap into there. Let's do that. This is kind of a bathroom emergency, so we'll come out here. Priority is that way. Excess coming this way. I don't know if I can split off here, but we'll try. You know what? We can split off here instead. And to there. And up through here. That should work. Try that again. Everyone's peeing. We're gonna have a massive actually, will that work? Let's just see where that's gonna go. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Make sure it's going into this first. Yeah, it's trying to go here first. Priority is through the bridge to refeed the toilets. And any excess is going out, down here, and into our main pool. Looks good. Now we gotta clean up the pee. If we can find it all. Let's zoom out here. We'll mop the base. Oh, there's some out there. That's fine. We can actually leave that water. That's helping a little bit. Did any of them pee outside the base? Probably. Okay, bathroom crisis averted for now. Back to the ice block planet. How are we doing in here? Okay, this is working. Good. 86. It's coming out at 95. It's actually getting cooled at the moment. But later on, once this gets up to 95. That's working. Okay, now we got idle dupes. I'm gonna retire this in here. We're not using this anymore. Actually, we could use this to melt... We could use this to melt ice. That should go down to into a sieve right here. So we could tap in there. Yeah, let's put some ice in here. Oh, that thing is running without... That's weird. Let's put some ice in here. What do we got? Ice. We don't have to sieve this, but... This will keep them busy. Then we'll heat it up. And we'll send it down here. And really, we should drop all the ice in here. Actually, these are 800 kilograms each. Oh, that's fine. That should be fine. Then it's going down here. Let's get rid of this. Comes down here, goes into the sieve. Because it might be polluted. We might want to put polluted ice up there. And send it into our oxygen making. Yeah. Okay. Things are slightly stable again. That's how this game goes. Everything is stable until one little variable changes. Like the temperature... The temperature of this thimble reed caused everything to just stop working. Because all the excess polluted water was going there before. And then it stopped sucking up the water because we overcooled things. It's like a complex system. Everyone is idle, standing around. We should give them some more leisure. How's oxygen? Fine. Temperature's not too bad. A little chilly. We don't want to cool this area too much. Got a Weezor here. Let's pick that up. Sulfur's actually 53. You know what? I'm gonna leave that Weezor. There's lots of things I would do if I was going to keep playing, but... like, keep exploring, for one. I think I need to send a rocket out from here, from Yakini, and do some exploring down here. We've got 2 trapped rockets here. We could send a rocket... The other planet is probably going to be here. Maybe here. Yeah, we could go from... Topiaria out this way. What kind of rocket? We have no rocket here right now. We have to send a rocket there first. Or we could build one. We do have a CO2 source. But maybe we could send this rocket back. We got Clicks, Nails, and Ada. Ada we could send back. It's an Ada in this rocket. This rocket's got a lot of room now. I added an addition here. Actually, not much oxygen going on in here. Max gas pressure. Okay, that's good. No bathroom. Maybe we'll get Ada back here, and then over to Topiera, and then off to scan. Need a scientist, though. Yeah, let's change the crew here to Ada. Ada, where are you? Ada. Did I scroll by you already? Yes. Violet. I'll let her sleep it off first. Do we have any food in here? Nope, we need food. Not for the journey, though. Let's stick some... I think all we have is... frost buns. Put 3 kilograms of frost bun in there. Anyone? I think we have frostbun outside. Frostbun, yeah, tons. There someone goes, no. What priority do I have on the fridges down here? 9, that's the problem. It should be 8. Hello, friend. It's probably gonna freeze to death. Okay, we got the food in there. Let's change Ada to crew. And then... launch her back to the main planet. Back home we go. I have no fuel. Abort the mission. Abort the mission. We need some CO2, which is kind of an issue on this planet. We could send this one instead. What do we got going on in here? We got oxygen, no food. I need one with a telescope. I can't send this one. Oh, how's this little project going? We're warming it up. And something just broke here over the... oh, crap. Forgot this was all joined. Let's cut that right here. And then we can make another transformer for that, just that one thing. Where though? Where should we put it? I think I'll put it right above this one. Transformer. Do we have any steel left? A little bit. Turn that around. We got lots of lead. And then this can go like that. Add some spaghetti. Nothing like everything being an emergency. Stress you along. We'll certainly get it done in a hurry. Is that reachable? Yes. Looking good. We got power restored here. This thing should be on. It is. Warming up the water. Lovely. Lovely. Now you're all standing around again. 98 degrees. Okay, this is not fully clean. It's working. It's kind of working. Need more turbines. If only I had left more room. Okay. Too hot. Okay. We've got a total mess in here again. I think things are melting over here. This is causing problems. Let's reset my default priority. Okay. This plant is still growing here. It is growing, it is growing. Sleeping in liquid. And we got hypothermia. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? Like your life depended on it. Okay, let's mop this little bit here. I kind of have to get this water out of here. You know what? We could just chuck it out the side here. Let's do that. Goodbye. Goodbye, water. Oh, that's not where I wanted it to land. What? Why isn't it going through here? What? Hello? What? Is there something behind this? There's ice in there? Huh? Something froze in this thing. What? There's 1,000 kilograms of ice there that isn't really there. That is very strange. Okay. We'll adapt. That's a bug. Now it's falling through it. Oh, I think it was like temporarily frozen in there. Oh boy. So much for liquid getting all the way down. Okay. Interesting. Do some cleanup here. This was my CO2 collection, but that's no longer the case. I think I'm going to wrap things up here, though. And, yeah, this series is going on pause, or this might be the end. Probably pause until there's more stability in the game. And maybe off camera I'll do some exploration. Some cleaning up of the base. And then we'll try to get to the other asteroids when I reboot the series. I do want to play Stardew Valley though. I did a survey and to all you viewers out there, and Stardew Valley was the winner. So that's the next game I'm going to be playing on the channel. And maybe after that some RimWorld, because I really miss playing RimWorld, and that was also a big requested game to play. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.